Not growing from your current training program? Perhaps it's an over-reliance on isolation movements. Now, single joint or isolation movements typically focus the effort in one muscle group or movement pattern. For instance, dumbbell preacher curls primarily hit the biceps with some forearm and brachialis, but essentially they're just elbow flexion. This guarantees the stimulus is specifically in just that muscle group, but since there's not much tissue at play, you can only load these movements so much even if you're very strong. A mistake I often see with people trying to grow is constructing workouts entirely of isolation movements. The main issue with this approach is that to make up for a lack of loading on, say, bench press, you now need to do extra volume on 3 separate movements for what still amounts to a lower overall stimulus. Even with a chest fly, a tricep extension, and a shoulder raise, the combined growth stimulus of all 3 is likely less than just doing the same amount of work on an adequately loaded bench. Compound movements are multi-jointed and distribute the work across a variety of muscles and movement patterns. For instance, the bench press involves chest, shoulders, and triceps. Compound exercises are usually the most amenable to the heaviest loads, and as such, they deliver a meaningful stimulus to many muscles at once. Isolation movements are best included to dial in a specific focus area once you've hit the big levers with your compounds. That or as secondary lighter workouts for a bit more volume. Think of compound movements as the main dish with isolation movements as the sides. Can you create a decent meal out of side orders or appetizers? Sure, but you went out for the burger, not a dinner of just cheese sticks and onion rings. Isolation movements are excellent to dial in the details, but if you want to grow, combine them with compound movements to stay in the fight. Thanks for watching.